Hey, Rovers, ready to dive into today's epic update? We've got a massive roadmap covering everything from version 2.2 to 2.6 that will help you decide whether to pull now or save for future banners. Remember, anything beyond version 2.2 is based on leaked sources, educated guesses, and established rerun patterns, so take those details with a grain of salt. Let's kick things off with version 2.2. In Phase 1, we see Cantarella debuting. She's a Havoc rectifier who buffs Havoc skill damage and shreds Havoc resistance, provides healing support, and is said to be the best in slot support for both Camellya and Phrolova. Then, in Phase 2, we get the reruns for Camellya and Shorekeeper. Camellya is a Havoc DPS known for her basic attack combos and heavy burst potential, while Shorekeeper, our top-tier healer and buffer, boosts crit rate and crit damage with her liberation, making her an essential support for any team. Moving on to version 2.3, Phase 1 brings us Zani's debut. Zani is a Spectro-Frazzle DPS with a unique transformation mechanic. In her base form she's solid, but once she activates her liberation, she transforms and unleashes massive burst damage with her signature Dead Power Slash. Plus, she wields a gauntlet. Alongside her, we have a Phoebe rerun, which is perfect because Phoebe's ability to generate Frazzle stacks makes her the ideal support for Zani. In Phase 2 of 2.3, we have the debut of Ciaccona, our brand new 5-star arrow element sub-DPS specializing in wind-based mastery. Her design is absolutely stunning, featuring elf-like ears, fiery red hair, and even carrying a violin, making her one of the most unique characters revealed so far. There's speculation she might use broad blades as her weapon, which would give her a more aggressive, heavy-hitting playstyle. She's paired with the rerun of Jinhsi, an AoE damage dealer who excels in both Tower of Adversity and Whimpering Wastes. Now, let's dive into version 2.4. In Phase 1, Cartethyia debuts as an arrow erosion DPS with a dual form kit, and we get a rerun of Jinhsi, one of the most popular DPS units for clearing the tower. Then, in Phase 2, we have a fresh debut, Lupa, a new fusion element character who acts as both a buffer and a DPS, offering the versatility to switch between offense and defense. Rounding out this phase is a rerun for Brant, a fusion sword support who provides healing, shielding, and skill buffs. On to version 2.5. In Phase 1, Phrolova makes her debut as a Havoc DPS whose damage primarily comes from her skills. Additionally, this banner will feature a rerun of either Roccia or Cantarella as your flexible support option. Then, in Phase 2, the reruns shift as we see Yinlin, providing reliable utility support, and Yao stepping in as a high-burst DPS. Finally, let's dive into version 2.6 banners. In this patch, we might see the debut of a mecha, cyborg character. Kuro has hinted at a mecha coming soon, though we don't have full kit details yet. Alongside that, expect reruns for Changli, a fusion sword user with a quick swap mechanic that can significantly improve your clear times. Zhezhi, a coordinated support who boosts both skill and glacio damage, and Carlotta, a single-target glacio DPS known for delivering the highest single-target damage, ideal for tower clears. So, what do you think, Rovers? Are you leaning towards pulling for Cantarella in 2.2, or does Shorekeeper's utility have you hooked? How about the synergy between Zani and Phoebe in 2.3, or the exciting debuts and reruns in 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback shapes our future updates. If you found this roadmap helpful and want to stay ahead on every Wuthering Waves leak and news update, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Catch you in the next one.